What General Weygand called the Battle of France is over. I expect that the Battle of Britain is about to begin. Upon this battle depends the survival of Christian civilization. Upon it depends our own British life and the long continuity of our institutions and our empire.
Hello, I'm Severin Suzuki speaking for ECHO, the Environmental Children's Organization. We're a group of 12 and 13-year-olds trying to make a difference. Vanessa Setti, Morgan Geisler, Michelle Quigg, and me. We've raised all the money to come here ourselves, to come 5,000 miles to tell you adults you must change your ways. Coming up here today, I have no hidden agenda. I am fighting for my future. Losing my future is not like losing an election or a few points on the stock market. In my anger, I am not blind, and in my fear, I am not afraid of telling the world how I feel. My dad always says, you are what you do, not what you say.
You can turn out great motion pictures. I mean, Steven Spielberg, he's a fellow to bet on, and it has enormous economic value. Well, we're looking for that institutionalized. We're not looking for the best brain surgeon in town. We're looking for the Mayo Clinic. So we want an institution that, regardless of the person in charge, will maintain that competitive advantage over the decades. And we hope we find that in some businesses, and then we try to get the best person that we can to run them. Usually it's the person who's been running them.
Are you always right, or do you make mistakes?
No, we make mistakes. It wouldn't be any fun if we didn't make mistakes. I mean, if I went out and played golf, and every one of the 18 holes I hit a hole in one, I wouldn't be playing golf for very long. I mean, you have to go into the rough occasionally to make the game interesting. Not too often, though.
Far Gray is the ultimate American success story. He comes from a single-parent family living in the Chicago projects. Following his mother's hard-working example, Farah decided from a very young age that he would pursue his dream of changing his family's life for the better. And he has accomplished that goal, becoming a self-made millionaire by age 14. You had no fear. And I know you have 9 steps. We want to get to 3 key ones. And one I think is so key is like you cannot fear rejection. Fear.
Oh, absolutely not. I believe that everything we want is on the other side of fear. When we have to develop a healthy fear of not doing what we want to do. So many times we're so afraid, well, what happens if I don't do this? Or what happens if I do this? I always say it's amazing what you can accomplish when you don't know what you can't do.
And someone, even, doesn't matter what your circumstances are, because people, as you say, can look at you. You were growing up in the projects in Chicago, but there was an opportunity, and you seized it. Everyone, at some point in their life, don't you feel they have some kind of opportunity, and you're talking about seizing that?
Absolutely. Most people say you have to be at the right place at the right time. I feel you have to be everywhere all the time with your homemade business cards, whether you're 7 or not. And I wanted more for my family. We were uncomfortable, and I feel that comfort is the enemy of achievement. And in order to be successful, you must find things within your life that you're uncomfortable about and that you want to change.
All right, Chuck.
At age 6, you sold body lotion door to door for $1.50. Age 7, you carried a business card that read 21st Century CEO. Age 8, formed the Urban Neighborhood Economic Enterprise Club. Age 9, co-hosted a radio show Backstage Live in Las Vegas, reached 12 million listeners. Age 12, lucrative career doing speaking engagements, earning him $5,000 to $10,000 appearance. Age 13, started Far Out Foods, which you sold at age 14 for $1 million. Age 16, acquired Inner City Magazine from Inner City Broadcasting. Age 17, financed a comedy show on Las Vegas Strip. 19, became a contributing author. 20, elected as the youngest member to sit in the board of directors, National Association of Real Estate.
And to all of you dreamers out there, keep dreaming, man. But you know, sometimes you gotta wake up from a dream and go get it.
I just wanted to work hard. My first job was a paper route when I was 12. I wasn't really old enough to get the paper route, but I worked it out. Then I worked in a gas station. Then I was a busboy at a Mexican restaurant. And I've just worked all my life. And that's why I try to tell people, just work as hard as you can. You know, keep your faith in God. All things are possible through God.
The definition of let's go. Let's go. What does it mean? Let's go. Where are we going? Let's go. Where we going? We're going straight to the top, baby. Let's go is a constant reminder. Let's go. Boom. Live in the present. Sometimes, you daydreaming. Sometimes, Uncle Diddy got to hit you with let's go to make sure that you're pursuing your dream. that you're staying focused. Let's go. Let's keep going forward. I don't go backwards. I don't go to the side. I go forward. Let's go. Okay? Let's go means let's be positive. Let's take it up another notch. Let's go. Let's make these hits. Let's go. Let's go spend time with our kids. Let's go. Let's give thanks to God. Let's go. You know, let's turn it up. Let's get in the vocal booth. Let's stop procrastinating. Let's go. You know, let's understand what it's going to take to achieve that dream.
So if you want to make 6 figures, you can't just be talking about you want to make 6 figures. You hear what I'm saying to you tonight? If you do the 3 things I tell you to do tonight, I guarantee you, whatever it is you want to do in life, you'll be able to do. You will be able to accomplish whatever you want to academically, financially, relationally, whatever. So 3 things. All right, now I'm going to tell you the story. I got to get out of here. And the story is about, you guys have probably heard about this before. It was a young man who, you know, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? He told the guru, you know, I want to be on the same level you on. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He like, the beach? I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit. He should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he like, this guy crazy. Adrian, he like, I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area, the shoulder area. So this old man crazy. He making money, but he crazy. He said, come on out a little further. Came out a little further. It was right at his mouth. My man like, I'm about to go back in here. This guy is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man getting scratching, holding him down. I got you. I know you brushed it out, but I got you. He had him held down. I need you for an illustration. He had him held down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. Somebody answer the question for me. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? Lee, I'm looking for a different word though than lip. What's that word? He said, I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep.